Hey, everybody, this is Adam Strum, and we're about to go cruising into a better financial future with your host, Kim Cruz. Hey, everybody, it's time to go cruising into a better financial future with your host, Kim Cruz.
Thanks, Adam. I am Kim Cruz. I'm a wife, a mom, daughter, sister, friend, entrepreneur, and business owner of Cruz Credit Consulting, but not necessarily in that order. I have over 30 years experience in corporate America and a passion for helping people succeed in all areas of life. And I'm joined by my friend, Adam Strum, who's the brains behind this production.
That would be me. This is Adam Strum, former owner of Financial Rescuers, partial owner of U.S. Financial Alliance. Oh gosh, I've done so many different things. I'm not going to list them all now. It just sounds like I'm being an egomaniac. I'll throw it back to you, Kim. Looking forward to helping people today.
Yep, and that's usually what we do. We help people cruise into a better financial future. And today we have a special edition. We have been away for a couple of weeks. Life happens, life gets in the way, and we are back together again, recording for our viewers, just so that they can see a behind the scenes look at you and I having a conversation. We do this every day, but thought we would jump on and just talk about what's going on. We have amazing things in the works.
That's true. We really do have some amazing things in the works. For those that don't know, we've kind of mentioned in our last episode 3 weeks ago that we had an opportunity for people to join us in what is an explosive growth industry that both of us work in the network marketing space, but we also have one in the general marketing space as well. And Kim, as I mentioned to everybody, sits on the board of directors of USFA and the new company, USFA.io, which will be premiering in about a week and explaining in greater detail. Huge things happening. So much so that we haven't had time to tape an episode. We missed everybody.
Exactly. As busy as we are, you and I speak every day, several times a day, and I am so looking forward to this new launch. And I just want to give a couple of teasers as to what we're doing because what we are going to be offering is there's nothing else like it out there. It is absolutely amazing. It helps people run their business at a whole different level, right?
Well, yeah, not just at a whole different level, but picture yourself walking into a Marriott Courtyard, right? Hotel. And the lobby's very busy. People are sitting and reading the paper. Other people are in the breakfast room making their waffles, and the elevators are dinging as people go up and down. It's the beginning of the day. What we're doing right now basically organizes that chaos for the business owner. And it does it at very little expense, and it does it using artificial intelligence, which never sleeps, never goes crazy. It's always thinking and it's always refining itself to be better every hour of every day, which means it just keeps improving ad infinitum forever.
Right. Exactly. Yes. Should we give a little teaser about one of the platforms as to what it does?
Tell you what, you tease one, I'll tease another.
Okay.
We'll go back and forth a couple of times, maybe.
Okay. And this is my favorite because as I've mentioned on several episodes, I'm not a techie person. I don't know any backgrounds. I don't know software
I'm a
programming.
Trekkie. Does that count?
No, it doesn't.
Damn.
And you with one of my most favorite platforms, I can actually put in a topic sentence, a few keywords, and it will spit out or curate or develop a fully blown script or description of the message I'm trying to get across. And it's just absolutely amazing what that does because it thinks for you. And like you said, it's artificial intelligence where you just give it an idea and that artificial intelligence runs with it and produces a professional looking script, blog, Facebook post, in social media post. wherever you want to use that information.
Educational syllabus, we can go on and on and on.
Oh,
Um,
the
the uses
the
are infinite. They really are.
exactly.
Any place where
Yes.
you need words and you can't think of the words, or you're very busy and don't have time to think of the words, this particular software that you're speaking of that we now offer will literally think of the words for you. And all you've got to give it is a topic and 3 keywords, and you'll have 1 to 3 paragraphs instantly of copy for what you're looking for. And so it's just amazing. I've used it over 100 times now. I've had to maybe edit for a total of 5 minutes in those 100 times.
Yep, yep. I've helped my kids with their presentations for school. It has been absolutely amazing. Um, and then why don't you share what you can do with that in other platforms?
All right. Well, I'll take the next logical step then. But before I do, I want people to know what USFA.io stands for. What those letters, what those call letters mean, because we're about to prove those call letters in this discussion.
Yep.
So USFAIO, your source for artificial intelligence optimizations, meaning that each time you use one of the softwares we're offering, you're optimizing everything else you've gotten before it. So let's say you're starting with nothing, and the first thing you do is get your copywriter, which is the one you're talking about. Great. So now you have great copy, but what do you do with that copy? Do you post it to your webpage, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, maybe Snapchat it, or Skywrite it if you really want, but that's kind of expensive and takes a while. You can do all of these things with it, but what I like to do with that copy is I like to plug it into software number 2, which makes videos the same way that the first software makes copy. So now you have all these words and this whole topic done for you, and you plug it into the software I'm talking about, and all of a sudden you have a 30-second to 1 minute TV commercial grade video with voiceover included, with music included, and with pictures that match the words that you plugged into it. It takes a total of about 3 minutes to create this video. And that video is postable to all your social media, to your YouTube channel, to anywhere else you want. And I think we have an example of this in your archive, don't we, Kim?
We sure do. Yep.
I
It's right there on our YouTube channel.
Yep, it's right. It's on our YouTube channel, so you can go and look at it. There's a couple of them that Kim's made at this point, though. There's one about her and what she does.
Yep.
And then there's one for her husband's landscaping business that is just an amazing video as well. Just to give a quick example, and these weren't even, these could be refined even better, but she just went with what came up and didn't even edit it. These are just what came up in 3 minutes of processing, and that was it.
That's why those videos are so near and dear to my heart, because I created them in less than 10 minutes. It was probably about 8 minutes that I created those videos, just playing around with it. And I want our audience to see this is something that you can do with so little time. And it absolutely amazes me how this artificial intelligence works, because it scans the entire internet for pictures and images and videos and graphics that are relative to the script that you put in. You don't even have to think about it. You don't have to hunt for pictures and videos that are relevant. It does
And
it
you
for
don't
you.
need a videographer.
Nope.
You don't need a web designer. You don't need a copywriter. You don't need all these things that would cost 4 digits a piece. All you need is the 2 softwares we've talked about already. And if you take them at their extreme highest level, the billionaire level, you'll be paying $154 a month for those 2.
Absolutely unbelievable.
That's $3.20 a day.
Yep.
$3.20. So if you get a Starbucks coffee, you're spending more than you would on the softwares to do unlimited number of videos that you can post everywhere. And we're talking, when I say TV commercial grade videos, I'm being quite honest. That's what they are. They feel like you're watching a late night TV commercial.
Yeah.
But we're not going to stop there, Kim. Optimize us again.
Yep. I was just going to say, and on top of that, imagine taking a motion picture video and making that interactive. So if you see something on that video, you simply click a button, and it, without interrupting the video, you can purchase whatever it is that they're selling. You can schedule an appointment with the company it it's endless. You can do surveys and take polls as to what your audience wants to see more of without skipping a beat in that video. Absolutely huge. And that layer on top of it is just a click of a button.
Oh, and it does something else that's really special. This is what I've been training on, this particular software that you just mentioned. So check this out. How many times, Kim, have you gone in to watch a training video or one of these wonderful network marketing rah-rah events that we talk about all the time? And the video is 2 hours and 42 minutes, and you want to skip to a certain part of it, but you have to use that stupid search finder at the bottom. Was it after this or before this? I don't remember. Let me go forward 3 minutes. Let me go back 7 minutes. Let me go forward 15. And an hour and a half later, you could have just watched and gotten there. You finally find the spot you're looking for.
Mhm.
That's happened to you a few times. It's happened to me 100
Oh yeah,
times
all the
this
time.
month, and it's
Yep.
only June 8th. Well, the software we're talking about can also catalog your video, which means that you can have a menu at the start of your video that could say things like skip to Adam's 3-minute speech in the middle of this video, skip to the part where we're doing the actual training of how to use the software you're watching the video about. They can have an option to leave the video and go to the website in that menu.
Yep.
All of these interactions are possible with this third software. You literally can design your own interaction within the software and track what the answers are. So let's say we had, Isa. Let's say we had Isa as a guest and he speaks for a minute about a credit report like he did on our second show.
Yep.
We can then, using this software, say, was this helpful? Yes or no, and have everybody click to continue the video. And we'll be able to track whether or not people thought it was helpful because we'll get the rankings on it. We'll get the auto tracking on it, and we'll know how many yeses and how many nos we had, which means that our videos while we're sleeping are gathering data to help us sell better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. The possibilities of what we're offering are absolutely endless, and they can be used in every single industry. They can be used with solopreneurs. They can be used for small businesses. They can be used for medium to large size businesses. Everybody has a use for what we are offering, and I'm so excited to be able to bring this to the masses. And we're going to be doing that.
A scary thought just came up.
I saw your wheel
Yeah,
spinning. I heard them.
I need grease on this wheel over here. This one's doing all right. This one I had removed, so we don't have to worry about it. The black void still remains and still goes on infinitely back there. I have not figured that. Even when you came, you saw what I mean. There's just no way to figure out what's back in that black hole back there. But I just had this thought. You see, people take the first and the second and maybe even the third software and they put them together and they start posting these amazing interactive videos all over the place, right? On all their social media, on their website, on their web pages. Now they have hundreds of people inquiring and they have to keep track of that. And that's not easy to do. I mean, our phones ring off the hook from the minute we wake up to the minute we go to bed.
Yep. Yeah.
How the heck do we keep track of? Oh, wait, I have an idea. Let's optimize.
Yep. Let's optimize again.
All right. So let's include in this whole package the USFA.io CRM.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to throw some stuff out about this and then I'll let you talk about it. But
Okay.
the USFA.io CRM is not like some of the CRMs you get out there, which just basically keep data for you and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you get all the data keeping and almost unlimited storage, but you get a whole lot more. Your CRM contains your MailChimp. It contains your email campaigns. You can do your email campaigns right out of the CRM.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? Your CRM contains your VoIP office phone system in the CRM, included in your CRM. What else can we throw in there? Why don't we throw in their website building for unlimited number of websites and landing pages and funnels, all built into the one CRM? And how about we make them all talk to each other, all these things, so that there's zero programming involved. And a web designer would do nothing to help you that you couldn't do yourself in 30 seconds. Why don't we put all that together into a CRM that costs maybe $120 a month, 150 at the most if you add everything on. You get as many phone numbers as you want for $1 a phone number. Think that might help keep all these new calls you get coming in organized?
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's another feature that I absolutely love about this program. You can have a workflow for every single customer. So if a customer calls in, you can have it ask, do you want sales? This number, technical support, this number, company information, this number, press 1, 2, or 3. It will route your calls from your customers however you want it to route. And it is a flow that you can design simply by drag and drop. So if I want this call to get an email, as soon as they call in, I can set it up so that they get an email, maybe a satisfaction survey. If I want another email, or if I want this person to be routed to a website, I can set it up so that it routes to a website. It can make that caller flow however you want it to flow.
Without having to hire outside help to design it. See, a lot of
Exactly.
big companies use the biggest, and I'm going to name them. You know how I never name names? The biggest CRM in the world today is Salesforce.
Yep.
It just is.
Yep.
It's like not naming Amazon doesn't make sense. You know, they're so big, they don't care who names them. Same thing with Salesforce. In the industry, when it comes to CRM, Salesforce is considered the creme de la creme. And it's about $500 per user per month for everything we're talking about here.
Yep. I was just going to say, isn't that kind of expensive for a small company?
For a small company, they get priced out of Salesforce and they end up going to others. And there's hundreds of others. There's Pipedrive and NoHo. And I've used all these CRMs over the past 15 years. I've used internally built ones, but I've never come across one that's quite like this because it has everything in one place and they were designed to work together. No Zapier connections, no translating C to COBOL for the old thing, and no more. This is all built together. So the emails already understand everything the phone system tells them. The customer record database, which logs your customers, and every activity done on a customer's account gets logged automatically. So when you make a call and that number is attached to a customer record in the database, immediately a little thing pops up in that customer record database that says 9:15 Tuesday, June 7th or Tuesday, June 8th. I'm sorry, I can't even remember what day it is anymore. Tuesday, June 8th, call made from, and the ID number of the rep who logged in. So nothing happens with a client that doesn't get noted, even if you forget to go make the notes, because everything works together. Right now, most companies have a phone system that's not connected to their CRM, and somebody has to log in and then type away, spoke to Mr. Freeman. He wants to cancel and will sue us if we ever try to dial his number again. And nobody remembers to hit enter and note that. And then 2 hours later, what happens? Someone in the company calls Mr. Freeman, and Mr. Freeman goes bat crazy over the fact that he asked never to be contacted again. I'm using a bad example as a good example.
Yeah. So let me kind of put this in perspective. So
yeah, so far we're four optimizations in. So go ahead.
So a business may have a CRM that keeps track of all of their client interactions, that they have to input all of their client notes and phone calls and sales, things like that. Then a company may have their VoIP system, which is their phone system, their phone numbers. That's a different program. Then they may have, if they are not outsourcing their websites, paying somebody else to do it, they have a program that will build websites for them, maybe a Wix, something like that. Maybe. But they have another platform for websites. Then if they want to have top-notch marketing, they may have a marketing agencies that's handling maybe some videos for them, lead generation, something like that. Then you may have, I don't have time to do social media, but they know they need a social media presence. So they may have a social media manager doing something like
Mhm.
that for them,
We know
right?
we know a lot of those. We know a lot of
We
people who do
sure
social media
do.
management. Yeah.
Yep. So, and maybe they have an email campaign manager like a MailChimp, something like that, to send out newsletters for them, email campaigns, things like that.
Follow-ups.
Yeah. And that's just a little snippet of the platforms that they might be using. So they're paying each one individually, and they could be paying when it's all said and done. I mean, they could be paying $4,000, $5,000
Yep.
for all of these together. And what we offer is a business in a box solution that is all inclusive of all of these things that we spoke about, and then some, because we haven't even hit on all of the other things.
Oh no, I'm going to touch on a few of those in a minute, but here's the fun part, Kim. Everything you just said,
Yeah,
and you got to take one of those zeros off. You're going from 5,000 to 500,
exactly. That's my point.
and you
Unbelievable.
have full control.
You don't have to call somebody to make a change
Right
on your website. If you're
now,
running a flash sale, you don't have
for
to
those
call
that don't
somebody.
understand what I mean, I'm going to give you a good example, and Kim's going to play the web designer in this little example. We're going to do a quick role play. We
Okay.
love role plays around here, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
All
Yep.
right, cool. All right, so I have my website. We just ran out of 4 products on my webpage, and I need them removed ASAP because people are trying to order them and they're out of stock, and it's turning people off, and I'm losing traffic.
Yes. Okay.
But I don't know how to code anything. I have no idea how to build my website. I have nothing to do with that. I pay Kim to build my website and to maintain it for me. And so I call Kim. Hey Kim, this is Adam at Adam's Bazaar. How are you?
You've reached Kim Cruz's website development. Please leave a message after the tone, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Oh man, I got fooled again. Kim, it's Adam at Adam's Bazaar. Please call me back as soon as possible. I need a change made to my website immediately. I'll look for your call. I hope to hear from you in an hour at the most. Thank you. Click. 3 hours later. Brrr. Kim, you there? Hello?
Please leave me a message. I'll return your call in 24 to 48 hours.
This is the standard and the norm when you deal with a web designer. And when you do reach them, you'll
Yep.
hear this. Oh, sure. I'd be glad to get on that. Let me just look. I can do it next Wednesday.
Exactly. Yep. I can put you in my schedule next Wednesday. So
But
go
make
ahead
sure
and
you
send
pay my
me.
invoice on Tuesday. It's $600 for this week.
Yes. Send me all the details you need in an email, and I'll review it and get back to you. So Wednesday comes and I'm reviewing your email, and I have a lot of questions. So now I'm going to call you back and I'm going to ask you to
And we're
explain to me in
starting from
further
scratch
detail.
all over again.
Exactly. Exactly. And you're on my schedule because I have 25 other clients that all have the same issue. So I'm getting to them in
I'm going
order.
to say this outright, and people are going to be mad at me. And I love web designers. I think they're some of the most creative people I've ever met. They're wonderful people. They deserve to make money for what they do. But, oh my God, what a waste of money it is for a web designer unless you have a what we call multi-site, multi-functioning website. Then you might need a web designer. To build a website and maintain a generic general website, if you're paying a web designer, it's kind of like paying a mechanic to drive in your car with you everywhere you go, just in case maybe a light lights up on your dashboard.
Right. Yep.
It is the biggest waste that people have. That and spending money on SEO is the 2 biggest wasteful things that companies spend money on that they don't need to spend money on to get better results than when they spend the money.
So with that in mind, what we offer can also help a marketing agent take their business to a whole new level, because these tools help marketing agencies as well. Because there are some companies that just don't want to even think about, no matter how easy it is, they just don't want to deal with any of that. So a
Would they?
marketing agency can also offer these services at a much, much lower internal cost of doing business with our
Okay.
services.
So my message to the web designers, so that they don't think I'm being hard on them. No. Web designers should be coming to us instead of the businesses coming to us. And I'll tell you why.
1000%.
Yep. Because if the web designer comes to us and says, hey, look, every business that hires me, I'm going to give them this CRM or this all-in-one package, because we have several all-in-one packages. The CRM is one of the better ones, but we have several all-in-one packages. I want to be able to give all of your packages to businesses based on which one fits their need the best.
Mhm.
And I know that I can build their website in 11 minutes if it has 4,000 pages, all of which are different and laid out differently. 4,000 pages laid out completely differently, 11 minutes, because it's drag and drop and they don't have to code anymore. So it's just click, 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 click. There's page one. Click, click, click. There's page two, page three, page four, page five, pages. As fast as you can count to 1,000, they can get 1,000 pages built.
Mhm.
As a
Mhm.
web designer, this is your dream come true.
Oh, absolutely. This is huge. Yep.
And then most web designers charge a monthly fee to be at the beck and call of the businesses they help. Well, great. Wonderful. Hire a small team of people, become a real business. Those small team of people don't need to know any coding whatsoever. They just need to know how to learn to use the drag and drop systems in all of our platforms, which are all drag and drop. They're all built for the blind, deaf, dumb, mute person who wants
Mhm.
to build a website.
Mhm.
And you literally don't have to pay high level bucks to techie people in order to build these websites. You just need people who have the time to do it and who will accept pardon me for being capitalist here, okay, but they'll accept a lower rate of pay than the techie people would to
Right.
do what is the same work. And you, as the actual owner of your company, just keep going out and getting new businesses to sign on.
Yep.
And on top of making your web designer money, which you bill directly, you're an affiliate of ours for selling our product to all these businesses, and you get a commission check from us.
Yep.
You want to talk
Yep.
about the biggest no-brainer in history?
This
I'm
is the
sorry.
perfect scenario. Yep. Yep. So I'm so excited to be able to share this. And that's what we do. That's what we do all day long. We just share what our services do.
All right, so Kim, we're going to play yes and no.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a problem that my business is having, and you tell me if there's a solution in the USFA.io software warehouse that would help me.
Okay.
Don't name it, but tell me
Oh,
a little bit about what it'll do for me.
yep. Okay.
All right. So I do a lot of editing on my website. I build my own website. I do a ton of editing, and my designs, I'm limited to what Paint and Microsoft Office provide me. And there's just not enough stuff there. Is there something you have that can help me with that?
Absolutely. Yes. We actually have a platform that will help you build your websites um, without any coding, without any back end work through a drag and drop system that you have complete control over.
Cool. And what about designing?
We have amazing templates that you can actually pick that are already done for you, and then you just customize them to make them specific to your company. It's pretty much like a done for you template and you brand it with your name on it.
Right now, I do a lot of social media posting, but I'm finding that I have less and less time to get on and do it. Is there something you could provide me that might do that for me
Yes,
if I set it in advance?
absolutely. Yes, we actually have a social media calendar that you can schedule all of, and I use it. I use it. If you look at my posts on my Facebook page, I have my post automatically generated at 10 o'clock every day, and they automatically get posted.
Yes, I
I
happen to
spend,
know for a fact you were not at home when you posted, so and that you didn't
yep,
have your phone with you either. So
yep,
it posted without you being around. Um,
exactly. And they're automated posts. So actually, what I did to go through the whole rundown with you, I have a little book that I love. I love my book, the Book of Happy, Book of Happy, and it just has little quotes in here. Um, Man only likes to count his troubles. He doesn't calculate his happiness. And that was by a Russian author. So just little snippets. So what
you
I
know they're
do,
working. You know they're working on the sequel, right?
the sequel to my
The
happy
Book
book,
of Happy.
the
Yeah.
Book of Happy. Well, what I do is I take that little verse, that little blurb, and I put it into the artificial intelligent content creator. And it spits out a paragraph for me that is eye catching, attention grabbing. And I use that as my Facebook blurb, and then I put that in an animated video,
Whoa.
and then I schedule it to post on my social media. And it takes me about half an hour to do a whole month, and I'm
Do a
done.
whole month.
I'm done with my social media
So
for the
that's a
month.
minute a day.
Yes. Actually, I don't. I do it one day. One
Right,
day,
but I'm saying
half an hour.
it's a minute a day when you take the month into
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
30 minutes once in the month gives you a post every single day for the
Every
whole month.
single. I set it and forget it.
All right. So how about you ask me some questions about how I can help your business? I'll see if I can play the other side of this thing.
Let's see. I'm just a small two-person shop, all online, but I want to give a bigger presence to my audience. I don't want my audience to know that it's just the two of us. And we're growing so rapidly, but I don't want to seem and we're juggling running our business and also taking care of our family as well. So we're on the go a lot. We're not always at our desk. So how do I give the impression that we're bigger than what we are, but yet be able to organize our life and have a work-life balance?
Well, that's where you need the new CRM we were discussing earlier, because it can give you the full presence of a huge staff and a full directory when the people call in, and respond to those people's calls with emails as though your staff is furiously working in your office and they emailed you because they couldn't take your call right now because it's so busy. And that email will go out. You can give the appearance of a huge company with just the two of you in your office, and at the same time build more funnels, which will make your company look even bigger as well, posting videos and other exciting content all over the place, even though you're not in your office. So I think that's exactly what you're looking for. But more importantly, we have something that will help you with all the designing so that you don't even have to think about it, giving you more time to be home with your family.
Isn't that real expensive? Because like I said, I'm just a small mom and pop shop and I can't compete with the big boys with their robust systems that
Yes, you
they have.
can. Yes, you can. You can not only compete with the big boys, but for what they spend 30,000 a month on, you'll spend 300.
Really?
All you got to
Wow.
do is set the appointment, and I can show you each and every software you need to make that happen at $300 a month. And most of it is AI driven. So your thoughts are not going to matter. It'll do the thinking for you.
I'm already sold. I'm sold.
Good.
I want it. I want it. I want it.
I get those calls a lot.
I know. That's why I threw that in there. We both do. That's how our conversations start. I saw it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
Kim, a birthday gift just came in for me.
Oh, let's see. Let's share.
What the heck? Oh, it's a gag gift birthday gift. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not putting this on air.
Okay. All
But
right.
it's funny. It's really, really funny for me anyway.
Well, I think
Well,
we have.
I'll show you one of them. I got a Donald Trump toilet brush.
Oh, nice. Very nice. So I think we have, we're so excited about what we have to offer, and we're going to be able to take this to the masses starting next week. And I'm so glad that we were able to jump on, just give a little teaser,
Well,
share
wait.
with our audience what we're working
Let's do something fun. Let's do something really fun.
with. Okay.
All right. So we have a design studio, we have a CRM, we have a video studio, we have a content creator, we have a copyright creator, we have softwares that make your still photos move. We have softwares that then take that and make it three-dimensional. We have softwares that make your videos three-dimensional. We have software that will not only take and make your videos three-dimensional, but allow you to get feedback on them while they're being three-dimensional. We have softwares that will do analytics, that put Google Analytics. Google Analytics is 450 trillion years old. The dinosaurs haven't even come around yet for the analytics we can offer through two of our softwares. We have softwares that will write you an entire book, and all you have to do is enter a few keywords and a couple of topic sentences, or one topic sentence for each chapter, and it'll write you chapter and verse. I haven't even touched on it. We have all-in-one softwares that do everything a business needs 3 different ones, not one. You can choose which one fits your business. Maybe you don't need VoIP. I have free phone. I happen to have free phone service for the rest of my life. I'm a Verizon retiree, for God's sakes. I have as much phone as I can possibly handle. My unlimited includes unlimited for 400 lines if I want it. My entire family can have unlimited. So I don't
Yeah.
need a VoIP system. So why do I need your CRM? You don't. You need the other CRM that we offer, the other all-in-one package. It doesn't include VoIP, but it includes some other things, such as a membership program that you can build yourself, or an affiliate program you can build yourself with a couple of clicks, all built, all templated out already. We have things that put paint to shame. We have things that puts Office to shame. We have things that put almost anything you think you know about how to run your business with softwares. We can probably put them to shame, and at a cheaper price than whatever you're paying now. So I sound like I'm on one of those wonderful infomercials, but I'm not. I'm on an improvement commercial.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
on an optimization.
Optimization.
Yep. I'm on an
Yep.
optimization run.
Yes.
Okay. I want businesses fully optimized to the point where they don't think about anything but checking how many more zeros they've added to their bank account.
Yes.
That's
Exactly.
true optimization. Your business runs itself. All you have to do is think of ways to expand, go out and get your new joint ventures, go out and get your new partnerships, your new outlets. If you're selling a product, get your product on the shelves of Target and Walmart, because you're optimized and they want your product there because they see the demand for it. We can help you create that demand for pennies compared to what, oh my God, people have to debase themselves to go on things like Shark Tank and beg for these people to invest what to them is literally a dollar bill.
Yep.
I mean, putting $100,000 up for Mark Cuban, he's like, in his life, 100,000 means what a dollar means to Adam Strum.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. He could lose 100,000 today. He wouldn't even notice the difference in his bank account. Okay. So people are begging for them to invest in, something they spent their whole life working on. How about this? Invest in yourself. Invest 1,000 or less a month in yourself to optimize your business to its full capacity. And we can give you every single one of the softwares you need. A lot of the commercials you see online, a lot of the videos you see online today, in all honesty, a lot of them, I won't say what percent, it's somewhere between 20 and 80% of the videos are created with the softwares that we're providing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Mhm.
tell you how big USFA.io, which is not a name you're used to hearing, but you're going to
Not
hear
yet.
about it more
Not
because
yet.
we're actually going public starting next week. We've been quietly behind the scenes of providing these softwares to businesses for quite a while now, and many of them are using them. A lot of these crazy videos you see when you're on YouTube, or you're watching, or you're scrolling through your news feed, and you see the commercial before the video plays, are created with the softwares we're providing.
Yeah. So excited that companies are going to be able to compete on a higher level, and we're going to be able to help them do that. And that's what we're all about. We're all about helping see people succeed.
Hey, it's okay. For those who don't know, I celebrated my 733rd birthday on Sunday. Well,
Yes,
actually,
happy belated birthday.
if we go by the
Yes.
regular calendar, 53rd, but that's okay. Same difference. 733, 53, no big deal. But yeah, by 54, I want to see everyone who's watched our videos take advantage of all the things we keep telling them about. Take advantage of credit repair. Take advantage of debt relief in a solid option, one that
Mm-hmm.
works for you. Take
Yep.
advantage of the LLC licensing and getting your own LLC started, like Angel Cerna and oh God, at least a dozen of our guests have begged people, get your own LLC started.
Yep.
Because it solves a lot of your tax issues for the future. And when
Exactly.
you're ready to open your own business, whatever it may be, a lemonade stand or 50 location super Walmart type store, whatever it is you're going to do, you're already set up. You don't have to
Yep.
worry about the little details. The little details are done in advance. You've been an LLC for years. You just haven't had time to make it work yet. I know people like that. They keep their name LLC, John Smith LLC, and it's registered, and
Yep.
they pay their annual $10 re-uppance fee. It does no business, so it's really not hurting them tax wise or any other way. And an LLC, unlike a corporation, doesn't require you to do minutes or submit financials. You just list it on your personal tax return that it's there, but it's made no money. But then you're ready. You're ready when that idea comes your way or that right network marketing opportunity comes your way. You're ready. You don't have to start from scratch. You're 3 steps into the process, and it's only a 5-step process. So you only have to do 2 steps to be taking customers and making money and not
Exactly.
depending on someone else. And that's the
Yep.
most important part. Everyone with a job, some people love their job, and I love those people more than anyone in the world, the people who love their job. But let's be honest, you walk in at 9, you do your job, you go home at 5. Your boss has just gotten 30 times richer, and you might be able to pay your electric bill. You're
Yep.
making your bosses rich. And that's the way capitalism works. That's what capitalism means, making your bosses rich. This is
Yep.
why politicians are always saying, let's get everybody back to work. We want everybody working. Because if you have 350 million people and 340 million of them are working for the other 10 million, 10 million people are rich and 340 million people are dependent on those rich people. That's what capitalism is. It's just a new way of handling feudalism that spreads the wealth around a little bit better. It allows for more growth. That's all it is. And we've gone over this. So,
yep. And again, it's why we do what we do. We help people cruise into a better financial future, whether it be through your business finances or your personal finances. So
I
I
believe
think
you and I have
with
an
that,
important meeting in 4 minutes.
we do. We do. So
With that, go ahead. You sign off.
no, I just want to thank everyone for joining us today. Please, please, please get in touch with Adam. Get in touch with me. We would love to talk to you about the different things that we have to offer you, but we can definitely help you take your business to a new level.
I promise that without spending a penny, if you call me or you call Kim, that we will give you, if nothing else, incredible ideas on how you can expand. And if you do want to spend just a teeny bit of money, not very much at all, we can provide you the platforms and software that'll just blow your business up.
Yep.
And that
Yep.
I can promise. It's not something I'm trying to sell. It's just the way it is. I
Yep.
mean, we've
We
seen it
will
work for
share with you.
hundreds. Yep. So
That's
let's
what we do.
optimize not only our businesses, let's optimize our lives, people. All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks for joining. Until next time.
We will see
Bye-bye.
you next week.